United States House Speaker Nancy Pelosi is set to depart for Asia this weekend amid intense scrutiny over whether she will visit Taiwan, following repeated warnings from Beijing. Her departure would immediately follow a phone call between China President and Joe Biden when the Chinese leader told the United States not to play with fire over the issue. The tour comes ahead of the symbolically important celebration to mark the foundation of the Chinese military on Monday, a day when official messaging often emphasizes the people's liberation and makes sacrifices to preserve the country's integrity.
Just really quickly, I know you don't want to talk about your travel, but can you at least talk about the significance of visiting Asia? What type of message you and a congressional delegation would want to send if you, in fact, make this trip?
Well, I don't ever talk about my travel because, as some of you know, it's a security issue. It's a security issue for every member of Congress traveling, especially abroad, but for the Speaker, it is an additional security issue, and for those traveling with me, not just members, but staff, etc. The President earlier in his term talked about a strong emphasis on the Asian Pacific. He has visited there, as Vice President visited there, the Secretary of Commerce and others, and we want the Congress of the United States to be part of that initiative. Of course, as a West Coast person, we see the Pacific as that's our home. We're part of that as well. That is not to diminish the importance of our transatlantic relationships as well. But I'm very excited that should we go to the country, you'll be hearing about along the way about how the conversations that now. Earlier this year, a couple months ago, we had 9 leaders of the ASEAN, Southeast Asian countries, and at the House, it was bipartisan. In fact, we invited some of the Senate to come, and some participated to have a conversation, hear their presentations, and another symbol. The President had that ASEAN meeting in Washington, D.C., and we were very much a part of it. So again, we have global responsibilities, whether it comes to 3 things, I would say: security, economy, and governance. And this would be vital.
President Xi told Biden.
It's police funding with accountability.
So what consent decrees and
we're very proud of the compromises that were made, and with much discussion on the other side of the aisle and people outside. So that's what I have to say about that.
Madam Speaker.
Are you confident you'll get the assault weapons ban through today? You are.
Madam Speaker, on Taiwan. Madam Speaker.
You've repeatedly said that you want Republicans to take back their party. You said in May, quote, "Here I am, Nancy Pelosi, saying this country needs a strong Republican Party, not a cult." How does that square with your party now spending money to boost election-denying candidates in Republican primaries, including against House Republicans who voted to impeach President Trump?
I said that we need a strong Republican Party, not a cult of personality. That didn't mean we shouldn't have a strong Democratic Party as well. And the political decisions that are made out there are made in furtherance of our winning the election, because we think the contrast between Democrats and Republicans, as they are now, is so drastic that we have to win. And I feel confident when I just see, what's that called? 44. George has it. Anyway, the most recent poll that came out has us 44 to 38. This whole thing has changed. But make no mistake, I said to you, we have every intention of winning this election. People make judgments in campaigns around the country like that, but it has nothing to do with whether we should have a strong grand old party, which has done great things.
Madam Speaker, just really quickly, I know you don't want to talk about your travel, but can you at least talk about the significance of visiting Asia? What type of message you and a congressional delegation would want to send if you, in fact, make this trip?
Well, I don't ever talk about my travel because, as some of you know, it's a security issue. It's a security issue for every member of Congress traveling,
Play with fire
Are
on
you leaving
Taiwan.
tonight, Madam Speaker?
You told me last night there was gonna be a comeback in the ball game. What happened? You said it ain't over till it's over. It's over, so your comment on the ball game.
The rain didn't interfere long enough.
You were losing though, it was a regulation game. 4 innings in a 7-inning game is a regulation game. I was told one time.
Let me just say this one thing. Did you see the trophy? This trophy puts the Stanley Cup forces in Lombardi. You name any of them. This thing is gigantic. Did you see it?
Oh, yes.
It looks like you have won the World Series, the Super Bowl, Stanley Cup.